Hey, Will Smith.
Hey, Brad Shoemaker, how you doing?
I'm doing well. It's a special day.
It is, it is a special day.
We have Chair Entertainment in the house. Donald Mustard, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming back.
Yeah.
Thanks for you're here in the new office. You were one of the few that came to the old office, and we thank you for that.
Well, the old office was great, and the new office is expansive.
It's greater.
It is
actually,
greater.
Yeah. So you guys, our viewers on Giant Bomb probably know you guys best for Shadow Complex on the Xbox, but since that game came out, you guys have been busy with Apple products. You guys did Infinity Blade, and now you're here with multiplayer. So we're gonna kind of just let you guys talk us through it, and I'm gonna see how Will's Infinity Blade skills have held up over time.
I see how this is gonna go.
I'm gonna out you right now. I'm not playing this game. This is all on Will.
All right, so yeah, I mean, you're right, Brad. So Infinity Blade came out about 5 months ago, and one of the really cool things about the iOS devices is how easy it is to update your apps. And so we've had a few updates come out, free updates for Infinity that have greatly expanded the gameplay, added lots more to the single player campaign, but we've also been working on head-to-head multiplayer. And one of the really cool things about it is we want to do something really unique with the game and have it be that the multiplayer is the knight that you're used to playing in single player versus the titans that you're usually playing against in single player. So today I'll be playing, at least for the first match, I'll be playing as the titan, and as you can see here, I mean, each play the knight side looks a little different, but there's several different upgrades that I can do before even going into the round, where I can upgrade my titan and upgrade his different skills, his attacks, how much of a combo he can do, or chain attacks. I can upgrade my health, and so on the knight side, he has the option to upgrade certain things as well. So for the first round,
like I have the normal sword, shield, armor, hat.
Exactly.
Okay.
And they'll upgrade. As you go through them, you can see that one will upgrade your defense, they'll upgrade your attack. And so why don't you upgrade something on your side? And I'm going to actually upgrade my health a little bit. And as you can see, that opens up more options to upgrade if I had more money in a tree that I could upgrade next round. But when you're ready, just hit the ready button. I'm going to hit ready, and looks like he already hit it.
I hit ready.
And we'll start. So the Titan interface is quite a bit different than probably what you're used to seeing when playing the single player campaign. So I have different moves that I can input by swiping. Now one of the things that I'm doing
Medium shot.
is I have this slider on the left side of my screen where I can actually set the speed and style of different attacks that I can do.
Wow.
And then I input them like I normally would by swiping directionally across the screen. So now, see if you can parry. Oh, nice dodge.
Wow.
Actually, he got me.
Oh man,
Okay.
I was gonna say it was looking grim for Will, but
No, this game, it's all about looking grim.
So now, as you can see, when Will was able to break my kind of attack chain, all these skulls started flying out of my body as he was hitting me.
when that happens.
And as I hit those, I can pull myself out of being in this kind of dizzy state. And as I tap them, I also am filling up this rage meter or this fury meter.
Oh no.
Or I just kill him.
That always works.
You're not doing the normal, like the traditional, in the single player game, you do 3-hit combos frequently.
I am doing that, and maybe in the next round we talk about that. As I upgrade my characters, so when I first start out, I was this Horde and Guardian, and actually now that I have a little money, I'm gonna upgrade to this big Feral Troll. Which, if you look here, my attack goes up greatly, but also my chain goes up from 2 to 3. So now with this guy, I'll be able to do like a 3-hit combos on you. So I'm going to start the round. So you better upgrade fast.
Are you able to bring any money in from the single player, or do you start with a fixed amount?
No, you start with a fixed amount, and
Okay.
then you win money based on rounds. So if you look down at the bottom, I have those two kind of slashes, and if I don't attack fast enough like I did there, it actually opens me up for an attack. So here I'm going to start to chain together an attack chain. So this guy, I can chain 2 attacks before he can break me like that. But the cool thing is I can really vary up the speed of my attack. So he's probably used to dodging a fast attack, but I actually throw him like a slower curveball every once in a while.
My timing is all jacked up.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think you're holding your own here.
Man, he's doing okay.
Asynchronous is weird on this because you're used to the timing. You're used to the timing, and when it comes down to a timing game, it kind of changes the whole thing.
Right, exactly, which is good, which helps it to actually give me a chance. Now, right here, I'm unleashing one of my fury attacks. As I've tapped those skulls, I've been able to build up one of these bigger attacks, where I can just devastate him if he's not ready for it.
I'm noticing a trend here.
The big guy with the giant club generally has an advantage.
Usually seems to work out that way. Now, is he able to, on the knight side, is he able to upgrade to entirely new characters like you can, or is he just on that same knight just getting new gear?
No, he can't. Well, I am upgrading new characters as the knight. He's the knight, but he can absolutely upgrade to new armor sets, to new helmets and shields, and more powerful swords. And he's just got to choose kind of the way to do that. So now I have a little bit of money. I'm actually gonna save my money this round and not upgrade because I want to save up for this Iron Golem guy.
Oh, great. Good news.
Let's see what he's done. So as you can see, he's changing his look between rounds too, as he's upgrading better shields, better armor, and things like that. See. He kind of gets me in these attack chains where I can't get through.
So is there something that has to do with the ability to do, like, do you have to build the ability to do chains? Ow.
Yes. Well, it's really just my play. So I guess I'm probably playing a little slower because we're talking.
Ow.
Come on, Will.
Oh,
You've got this.
You gotta do it.
You've got this. I have faith in you.
Oh man, you actually.
that seems like it would have really hurt a lot. do the blocks carry over between rounds as well, or does that?
You're on your side.
On my side, yeah.
Yeah, your health, your shield will reset between each round. Oh man.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on, Will.
Oh,
I got
no
it.
Way.
Oh, stabby.
We have ourselves a game here, gentlemen.
That's right. So matches are best out of 7. So whoever wins 4 rounds will.
Okay.
So I'm actually gonna upgrade. You know, I'm actually gonna change my class. I'm gonna change from being one of these big guys to more one of the smaller, faster guys.
Now, are all these enemy characters that you're playing as taken from the single-player game, or have you guys created any new?
They aren't.
New
They are
characters?
all from the single player game.
Okay.
We kind of listened to all of our fans, and we kind of took the favorites from what people are playing with. Oh,
Tap! Tap!
Oh, tap!
Oh man, there's so much
I got
tapping
him.
going on.
not dizzy.
so
not the
when you get
face.
in those tap modes, one, I can make him dizzy, but I also unlock, as you can see in my top right corner, one of the stuns. So at any time I
boy.
can unleash that and just take him out.
Wow.
Now again, this isn't fair. I've played this a ton. He's never played it before, but for sake of time, I'm trying to just kind of go through and devastate him.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So the blocking carries through. The health doesn't carry. The blocking and the health don't carry through with each round. Each round you start fresh.
Yeah, each round you start fresh. So you'll have your full health back between each round. You'll have your full shields back, and whatever you upgrade to. So if you're upgrading to more powerful armor or upgrading your health, you'll have more health in the next round.
But so is there no magic in this for the knight character?
There isn't any magic in the multiplayer.
That was my crutch in the single player.
Yes, exactly. No, you're gonna have to. In multiplayer, we want it to be as skill-based as we could possibly make it. So you're really gonna have to rely on dodging and blocking and parrying if you really want to own the leaderboard.
Training wheels are coming off, Will.
Yeah, I understand.
It's time to do this. It seems like there is a degree of kind of mind
Oh,
game
nice. It is
going on here.
A lot of it is that, and we found that that's where it gets really fun. Is a lot of it's like, okay, I'm going to throw him a really fast one again, then I'm going to really slow it down to hopefully try and throw off his timing so that I can hit him.
As a professional Infinity Blade player, are there any kind of like tells you can look for in the way that the other guy's moving, or like little indicators of what they're going to do that you can get ready for?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think actually the more that you've played the single player game, the more that you'll really understand the tells of the Titans. So now I won that match, but hit next match, and this is kind of like many games. Oh, you hit quit?
I didn't mean to. Well, maybe I didn't.
Oh, maybe you didn't. Okay. So now we'll switch. So now, in this match, I will be the knight,
Okay.
and he will be the titan.
Oh, I like this.
So your interface will look a little different than what you've seen before. So in here, again, you can see that I have different options to upgrade to. So I'm going to upgrade my helmet for this guy, which will open up even more options. Sounded like a baby. Full disclosure, I don't know if we should talk about it. I have a 9-month daughter.
Yes,
and we've dragged her on to press tour with us.
Youngest member of the Giant Bomb audience is
Exactly.
here
Yes.
spectating. So how much of this stuff is persistent between matches? You know, I mean,
It's
once
not every match, everything resets.
Oh, so it's
but,
all
but it's
starting
all,
fresh,
But it's
okay.
all persistent between rounds.
Okay, got it. So kind of Counter-Strike style of like,
Yes.
you go in fresh, you build up money.
Exactly.
Got it.
So now you're gonna have to, play this a little different than your. I would say
Okay.
play it differently than he's used to, but of course he's like already gonna
I'm slashing here.
decimate me.
Well, I mean, the difference is that do the slower attacks do more damage? Is that's what
They
happens?
do. The slower attacks do more damage, but honestly, one of the big strategies for throwing in a slower attack every once in a while is to throw off my timing. So if I'm like trying to dodge like I normally would, I'll actually end up dodging too early, and then you'll be able to hit me.
And what's the thing in the lower left-hand corner telling me? Or
That
lower
is
right-hand corner.
That's
rather,
telling you how
sorry.
much time you have to make an attack before you'll automatically kind of lose your attack chain.
Gotcha.
Tap!
Got him.
I love the tapping stances you guys assume when that comes up. You
gotta lean
or, like,
forward, man.
lean forward in your chair and like kind of spread your feet a little bit.
I don't know what's happening here, but I'm getting my
But
ass
as you can
kicked.
see, a skilled player, it doesn't matter. Whatever he throws at me, I should be able to handle. Oh, except I got nailed.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Will Smith holding his own.
So the giant monster has an advantage.
Obviously,
It
yeah.
seems like during the early part of the game, though, the giant monster will have an advantage, and as you kind of equip up, or does it just work itself out?
It just kind of it really is really skill based, and if you're a good player of the game, you'll be able to hold your own against anything that's kind of thrown at you. In fact, here, let me see. I'm gonna take the gloves off a little bit here as the knight.
Okay, can I block at all?
You can't. So you auto block. How you block is by tapping the skulls.
Gotcha.
If I'm ever hitting you, those skulls will minimize the damage that you take from me.
So much faster on the tapping.
He does have a bigger surface area than you.
That's
It's true.
Will's on a phone, we should point out here.
Yeah.
Don't make excuses for me, Brad.
I'm trying to help you
I'm
out.
getting my ass kicked over here.
Seems like you need it. Scratch.
Oh, you got me.
Oh,
That's it, man. See ya.
Oh my god. Okay.
So as you can see, a skilled knight versus a skilled titan. You're doing good. It's just
Sure.
it really is skill based,
Right.
and we've spent a ton of time balancing and getting it to where when we're playing against each other. Most matches are coming down to that 7th round. It's like 3-3, and then you're coming down to the last hit on the last one. So we feel like it's going to be quite a bit of fun for our skilled player.
And why the choice to stick with? I guess you stick with the brute or with the titan or the knight, so that you can build equipment and gear rather than switch back and forth between rounds.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we just wanted.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
You want to play, Brad?
I'm gonna let you keep.
Thanks.
Yeah. You upgraded. Come on. Let's see what you got. So Donald, since you guys released the game, the iPad 2 has shipped.
Nice.
What kind of like performance gains have you guys seen on that? Like, what's it been
quite a bit.
like on that hardware.
Obviously we're playing on the iPad 2 right here, and it really is a lot more powerful. With the last update that we released, we put in some just some initial iPad 2 kind of optimizations and stuff,
Oh, I get it. Okay.
which allowed us to turn on specular highlights and everything, and really turn up the normals. If you see here, you look as my guy's dying there, you see the.
You had one hand off the iPad
Yeah.
at that point.
You see like the normals and also, so it really is a huge leap. And we haven't, honestly, we feel like we haven't even really scratched the surface of what the iPad 2 can do. This is a very powerful device, and we're excited to see kind of where we can push it in the future.
Very
So
cool.
here I'm gonna actually start to upgrade my weapons a little bit more. I can, as I open these chains, I have like a fire sword. I'm actually gonna, hopefully, I'm gonna upgrade my ice abilities to hopefully be able to block some of his attacks that he's throwing at me.
So then, does this new kind of equipment chain does this carry over from the single player, or is it still the way it's been for the last few updates?
No, this is a little different. So see, this is much more of it's almost more of like a tech tree.
Yeah.
As opposed to just a straight upgrade path. So there's a lot of strategy in how you upgrade, how I upgrade my character, and how you upgrade your Titan. Whereas if if I come into a round with an ice sword, you might want to look at your elemental defenses and go, oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna next round I'm gonna block against ice so that he can't get me with a big elemental attack, and vice versa. Also, as far as you're upgrading your Titans, you'll see different trees open up. So you're like, oh, I want to be one of the two-sworded.
The fast guy.
Yeah. Because that's more my style. Or I want to be one of the big 15-foot tall, ogres or whatever. See, that's where, because you attacked kind of slow, I was used to dodging fast, and you were actually able to. Oh, you got me there too.
Oh, finally. Nice parry.
Oh yeah.
No, not the skulls.
And it looks like you're vulnerable. Oh, you got me with the dizzy attack. Now hit me. Oh. Nice.
Man, Will, I thought you were heading for the flawless victory, but
we all have moments.
yeah, that's true. You did eke out a win, though. So, Donald, this is a totally free update, right? If you already own the game, this is.
It's a totally free update. It comes, it'll be out soon, and all you have to do is update your app, and you'll have the multiplayer. And we've also added some additional new modes. There's a survivor mode where you, on a limited health, you have a set health. It's basically how far can you get with a little bit of health, and it's just purely on your skill. It's like how far can you get, and
so
that's
you collect potions and
there's no potions. There's nothing. You're just in you're thrown into an arena where with every round is essentially a. In fact, I could show you guys if you guys want.
Sure, we could.
Take a quick peek.
Here, let's.
Oh man, world's going upside down.
Sorry. So let me restart the game.
So of course you guys have got full Game Center support. I saw the little pop up there.
Yeah, full Game Center support, and that's with the multiplayer, it's great. You can play with your friends, or you can just auto match and find anyone online to play with. So the survival mode will kind of look similar to the night interface, where again I start with a certain amount of money, and I can upgrade stuff, and I can start to go into this kind of survival mode where I have a fixed amount of health, and I've just got to fight increasingly difficult enemies round to round. And so this is really just a mode where, obviously like the first guy, I can take him out pretty easy, right? But as I get to round 10, around 11, around 15, round 20, and the guys just increasingly get more difficult, and my upgrades get more and more expensive, it becomes increasingly hard to survive. So we're interested to see, again, for the really skilled players out there, just how far can they get? Because I took a hit there, and that's 30 hit points gone. So I'll never get back.
No health between rounds or anything?
No health between rounds.
Okay.
It's persistent across, and so it's like, how far can I get in this mode? And so...
Cool.
Very cool.
We've also added a bunch of new swords and shields and helmets and armor and
into the single player
into
game?
the single player game
Cool.
for people to find and to master and to continue to level up their character. And there's a few other surprises as well that people will discover as they play.
Very cool.
Cool.
How are you guys feeling about the iPad? Are you guys is Chair an iPad only developer at this point, or I'm sitting here just.
No,
you guys have put out some other pretty awesome games, and I can't help wondering what else you're up to. I know you're not going to tell me anything, but
for us, we want to be developing really awesome games on every viable platform. And Infinity Blade has been wonderful for us. We loved making it, and it's a really fun game. But we have lots of games that we want to make on lots of platforms. So
all right, very cool.
The future is bright.
Excellent. Well, Donald, thanks a lot for stopping by. Will, thank you for being a sport.
This has been good.
Yeah. And,
no, thanks. You did great.
I'm fairly impressed.
You legitimately beat me.
I'm fairly impressed. You did pretty well there.
I need to learn how to parry.
Yes.
It's a good life skill.
Parrying is hard.
Parrying is will I think be one of the critical skills for multiplayer. But you can do it. You just gotta just when the sword's coming at you, just swipe back at it. You'll get it.
Okay. You can do anything if you believe in yourself.
That's
Thanks,
right.
Brad.
Believe in your dreams.
All right.
Man, one day.
All right. Thanks again, Donald.
All right, thanks, guys.